Good morning from West Wendover, Nevada. Last night we stealth camped right out there at the Peppermill Casino. Casinos are usually pretty good spots because it's 24 hours and as long as you mind your business and you park in the back, you should be fine. But for those of you joining us for the first time, while we're in Nevada now, pretty close to the border of Utah, and that's because we checked out the Bonneville Salt Flats last night. As we drive over here from Oregon, we're actually on a 2-month cross-country road trip. We started in Boston, went all the way over to California, up the West Coast, and we started working our way back east. And today our plan is to go towards Salt Lake City and go check out what's going on over there. So I'm gonna go use this there's public restrooms over here and get ready for the morning. Right next to this Charger Casino bathroom area, there's a Burger King. So we're just filling up some water before we head over towards Salt Lake City.
Apparently this right here is called the Tree of Utah, and we can't figure out if it's real or fake, but
oh, that's definitely fake.
It's definitely fake as we're coming up to it. It is just not real looking at all.
Tennis balls.
Yeah, but we spotted it on the map here, the Tree of Utah. And we're like, what is that? We're now entering Salt Lake City in Utah, which sits right next to the Great Salt Lake, the biggest lake in the state.
Grace, what's for breakfast?
Kashigo 11 grams protein original cereal on top of a big tub of yogurt from Winco, Greek non-fat yogurt. We're really impressed by how much protein this has. 17 grams per serving, which is 2/3 cup. That's a lot. That's like almost more than the Oikos 000. I think it is more than Oikos 000. Crunchy.
Our first real stop in Salt Lake City is Gilgal Sculpture Garden, and it's free entrance. From what I saw online, it's just a big garden full of these different cool sculptures, but we'll see just how cool it is, because now that we're here, it looks, at least right now, pretty small and kind of like tucked away in this like residential-ish area. Online, it says that there's 12 original sculptures. I'm assuming this is probably one of them. But then like over 70 stones or carved stones. You can see there's a lot of words here. So I think those are probably like the 70 stones, and then these are like the sculptures. One over there. Wow.
What's this one?
The hand hanging.
No, the hearts.
Oh, the hearts. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna walk under there.
Not really sure what these spots are for. Maybe it's a carport for like the parks and rec workers. Some images on the wall. There's also this cool thing. This house up here. All the way up there. And that's about it. And then this goes back around to the way we came.
We're now driving around downtown Salt Lake City. It's pretty quiet, and honestly I'm surprised there's like no traffic. One thing that I do love about the city is that it's surrounded by beautiful mountains covered in snow.
It's been quite a while since we stopped at a college on this road trip. Right now we're checking out the University of Utah. Right next to the U of U campus is the Red Butte Garden. There's also a water conservation garden back there, but it was only U of U permit parking. So we parked in this lot, which seems to be a lot better. And then we're going to assemble our classic bag salad lunch once we find somewhere to plop. Ta-da! Here is today's lunch spot.
Another classic bag salad lunch with chicken. Crunchy.
Nice water sounds in the background too. Demolished. We were driving by and I saw it said East High School. And I didn't even remember, but I remembered that East High School is where they filmed High School Musical. And so now we're here. Classic High School Musical scene right here in the cafeteria.
That was pretty surreal. We both grew up watching High School Musical, so that was cool. And I don't know if you did, but I sure did. And the dining hall is kind of like the most infamous place in the school. I heard online that Sharpay's locker is still like painted pink, but we didn't walk around the school too much. We stopped by the visitor center, but now we're gonna go to Costco.
Oh, it's my birthday. It's been several days since we've been on our usual workout routine, but we're gonna get it back started up here at the Provo Planet Fitness. As you can see, I am back in the car, just showered. Unfortunately, we had to cut the workout short because we are running a little tight on time about making it to Moab, where we want to chill for the night right outside of Arches National Park. And we want to make it before sunset. For those of you who don't know, we had a pretty bad flat tire in Arizona. We were driving during sunset. And it was mainly because it was a nasty pothole on a pretty bad road. But we just don't want to run into that issue again. And we also want to sleep early today. So unfortunately, even though it was our first like workout back on our routine, which usually you want to get a nice workout in, we weren't able to. This is our last site to see in Salt Lake City on our list, which is the Shri Radha Krishna temple. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot more grand online, but still pretty cool, especially like the mountains in the backdrop. There's on a mountain over here. We're like probably not even gonna get out, we're still in the car.
Even though it's raining, we're still able to admire the beautiful Utah views, including these really amazing rock structures that we're driving through. And it looks like it might be clearing up ahead, so hopefully that's the case once we pull up to the supercharger. It is indeed clearing up. We're just a couple minutes away from the supercharger. Eric told me that the rock formation I pointed out was actually man-made, so I was a little bit disappointed. Cut like, through?
Yeah, humans built the road through it.
Exactly, but there's actually a rainbow in the distance, so it's absolutely gorgeous. We're at the supercharger in Price, Utah. We have 15 minutes. It's a little chilly here. We're gonna head into Dairy Queen to use a bathroom, fill up water, and we might break into dinner right now. We don't know yet.
We are indeed breaking out dinner. They didn't have the sweet kale one that we always liked, so earlier today we hunted through 2 Costco's to find this one. So we'll try this out. It's a little past 8:30, and as you can see, the sun is definitely set. The moon's already out, but we made it here just in time before it got too dark. Kind of cool. I just realized the thing up there. Anyway, we're gonna charge up here, probably to max, and then find somewhere to stay. We saw on the way in where the entrance for Arches National Park is, which of course, that's why we're in Moab. We're gonna be hitting that tomorrow morning. We got a reservation time slot. They start at 7 a.m. and they're 1 hour time slots. And we got one for 8 to 9. So we try to go closer to 8, but also get some good sleep tonight. And there's a Fairfield Inn and Suites and a Spring Hill Suites, closest part of Moab to the entrance. So we might just find a parking spot over there and call it a night there.
Yes. Good night.
Good night.